Something quiet but massive is happening. The way humans work is breaking. For the past 100 years, we've been trained to become specialists. One role, one function, one predictable path. You learn one skill, you do one job. But that model is starting to collapse. And most people can feel it, even if they can't fully explain it. In the long history of humanity, working for someone else is actually very recent. For thousands of years, people lived differently. They hunted, built, traded, created. They adapted constantly. There were not one thing, there were many things. The industrial age changed that. It divided work into pieces, standardized the roles, turned humans into functions, efficient, predictable, and replaceable. 2000 years ago, a Chinese saying said something simple: 君子不器. The noble person is not a tool. A tool has one function. A knife cuts, a hammer strikes. But a human being was never meant to be reduced to a single use. Because the moment you become only one function, your value depends entirely on whether that function is needed. And when it's no longer needed, you are discarded. The industrial system required people to become tools, assembly lines, corporate roles, specialized functions. Do one thing, repeat it, perfect it. It created efficiency, but it also created something else: disconnection. When a person spends years performing a narrow function, something inside them shrinks. Creativity fades. Curiosity weakens. The sense of being fully alive disappears. Because biologically, humans are not designed to be repetitive machines. Now, AI is accelerating a shift, especially with the rise of autonomous systems and agents. Many execution-level tasks are becoming replaceable. Not just physical labor, but structured thinking, routine analysis, predictable output. Anything that can be clearly defined can eventually become automated. And what remains? Not narrow functions, but integrated human capability. The ability to think, adapt, create, connect. The ability to move across domains. If your entire identity is built on one skill, one language, one system, one role, then your future depends on that system surviving. But in an unstable world, nothing remains fixed for long. A single function individual is fragile, not because they lack intelligence, but because they lack range. The future may not be about becoming more specialized. It may be about becoming more complete. Not just a programmer, but someone who understands people. Not just a designer, but someone who understands culture. Not just a worker, but someone who can think, create, and adapt. In other words, a human being who cannot be reduced to a tool. Ancients did not know about artificial intelligence. They did not see modern corporations, but they understood something fundamental about human nature. You are not meant to be used in only one way. And perhaps now, as the old systems begin to fade, we are being forced to remember that. Not to become more efficient, but to become more human. The more you can be reduced to a function, the easier you are to replace.